Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over a first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Howard. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. He's making him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
First give of the game here. Here we go. Right away. We've got a loose ball. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Brown on the inside give. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
On point, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On one, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. One play action here. Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gun.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Cut out left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It's his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Trying for it with Burrow. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Justin Simmons. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Johnson on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. This is Johnson heading right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And Johnson once more. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now an inside give to Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and passing that first down marker.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Fourth down, Howard. Gets this one at Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Going with a screen to Johnson. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
11. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now again to Johnson, coming right. And he goes down a little short of the 40. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. That's caught for the 1st. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Going with Johnson here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Howard now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. And the defender comes away with it. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12, 12, 12. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's leading over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
11, 11, 11. Here,
Off the play fake, Burrow. He's looking deep once again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's loaded another one up. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Pull through it. He's trying another one deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. 7.5 with a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Gets it to him on the screen. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy. The close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To get to Johnson to start this drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him, so that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 48. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Howard. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, check that. Street.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
18, Buffalo, 60 Eagles.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
70 Lions. 18, 5 here. Check up.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Burrow on the play action. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. Pushing it up past the 30. Running down the left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Burrow setting up the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the Steelers get home. They drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. And that nearly got him to midfield. field. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
The Steelers take over.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He puts everything behind this one. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. One play action here. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Stop.
Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. They're set up at the 35 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He's given 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. He's going deep this time. That's markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, once we saw them on the collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Howard looking to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Let's go.
On the ground again with Johnson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Moving short. Howard gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Howard. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. On play action, here's Howard. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send a tight end in motion.
18 Cardinals.
Here's Johnson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, Howard. He intercepts it. That is So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Trying to sneak with Howard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 1, ready?
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
I've heard a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. That begins with a run by Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.